again, we are going to cover a slightly different angle on a common question that we get asked based on research. So we often get asked around weight loss, low carb, what do I do? So this study was interesting. It was on adults between the ages of 40 and 70 with an HbA1c level between 6 and 6.9. So that's the blood marker that is an average of 10 weeks of your glucose levels. So if it's a little bit high, they were put in this study. It was a 6-month study and none of them were taking any kind of medications like metformin or anything else that supports their glucose metabolism.
So what they did was they gave them a target of carbohydrates, which was less than 40 net grams of carbohydrates in the first 3 months. But after that 3 months, they allowed them more, so less than 60 grams for 3 to 6 months versus someone on just a standard diet.
Yeah, that's right. Now, I mean, 40 grams of carbohydrates, if you've never tracked your food before, is not a lot. A banana on average has 25 grams of carbohydrates. So 40 grams of carbohydrates is extremely low carbohydrates. So they did that for 3 months and then they went higher, 60 for 3 months per day. The low carbohydrate diet also received dietary counselling because you need it
support
with that low level of carbohydrates. But these people that ate this low carbohydrate, Sonia, what were the results? Because it was pretty amazing. Yeah. Really incredible.
So lower HbA1c, so remembering that's a 3-month marker of where your blood glucose has been. They had a lower fasting glucose and an average weight loss of 5.9 kilos.
Which is a kilo a month.
Which is significant. And that is a ketogenic style. Well, I just made assumptions that that was, but what they're doing is they are lowering one macronutrient. It'd be really interesting to know about what was their protein intake like, what was their fat intake like, and you really do need dietary counselling when you're working in this space.
Yeah, and this is what I think a big part of the success was due to the dietary support and counselling on the way through that 6 months, because if they had been left to do it on their own, they would never have been able to do it. So if you need any help in this space, please reach out. We'd love to help.
Bye.